Hi guys, this is my September update for my 50 Shades of Yellow/Gold project pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab, and it was created by Jessica Lee, Amanda D, and Cece, which is the diva next door, here on YouTube, and I will have their channels all linked in the description box below. The premise is we had to have 50 products with yellow or gold packaging, yellow or gold in the name, yellow or gold the items themselves, the products themselves, and whittle it down to 0 by April. It started April 15th. It's going to end April 15th of 2024. Now that all the housekeeping is out of the way, if you want to know how I did this month, then stick around. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi. I'm really happy that you're here. So I do have some rollouts, and I do have some progress on some things. This should be kind of a quick update because I don't have a lot. Last one was a little long. I had a lot of rollouts. Let's go ahead and start with a gimme item. This is the Super Beauty Mask by Honey Jarrett. It is a lemon honey mask. One and done. Love that. Love that in a project. So that's rolling out, obviously. I'm going in the order of what I have on my list now. And next up is the Soul Glow Body Oil. I had a 20-use goal on this. And I am here now. Can you see that? I can see it. Can you see? Can you see my usage here? It was on its side. I usually keep it up, but then I put everything for my project in my little bin so I could get it off my desk for a minute. And then everything got shaken up. So I think you can see. I have a 20-use goal on this. I had used it 12 times up until the last update, and now I've used it 3 more times, so we are at 15 uses. So I only have to use this 5 more times, and I need to get it done because it's turning fall here. Like, it's getting cooler. It's getting cooler here. I mean, it doesn't mean I can't wear it. I feel more summery when it's hot out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The next thing we have is the Beauty Bakery. Let me clean this off a little bit. Next up is the Beauty Bakery Flour setting powder. And this is in Oat Translucent. I originally put this in for a finish goal. I am now amending that. And I'm putting it in for a 20-use goal. And I'm rolling it out because I've used it 20 times. I don't like it. It makes my skin feel very dry. It makes it look very dry too. And I was using it under my eyes, and I can't use it under my eyes. So then I was just using it on my face because it's summer, and I felt like, this is the time to use it because I'm not as dry. I still looked dry, ashy, gross. So I am rolling this out, but I have used it 20 times. And I tried to do progress on it. I need to do it across here, but now it's floofy because I floofed it. And there's really not a whole lot of progress on it, but whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Okay, now we have the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I actually only used it once. I only used it once this time because I was working on other highlighters in this project. So hopefully we'll get some more use on that. I've used it a total of 6 times. Next up is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Lipstick in Luna. And I have a 20-use goal on it. And I have now used it 7 times. 3 times since the last update. You can see it. This was also on its side, but I think it's settled enough to where you can see my progress. It's nice. I like it. It's okay. I'm not a gloss person, but it's nice. It's a nice gloss. It is. Next up is the bane of my existence, the Tarte Jelly Glaze. This was to finish, and you guys, I've finished it. I've finished it. It is gone. Good riddance. Girl, bye. Because I don't like it. I did not like it. I loved the formula. I hate the smell. I said I was never going to hate pan things, but this was like a challenge. Like I challenged myself because I did like the way it felt. I loved the way it felt. I just wish it smelled differently. But it's gone. It's gone. It's out. Okay, next up. the Sachet Dual-Ended Lipstick and Lip Liner. It is in the shade, I can't read it. It's super tiny. Super duper tiny. One Wish. It's in the shade One Wish. And it's broken, but I do have some progress. It broke clear down at the bottom, so I do have some progress on it. I will put that up on the screen. And see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I didn't care for it to begin with, but it was okay. I didn't have anything else this shade in my collection, so I went ahead and used it. And, but I used it 20 times. I used it 10 times just within the last month I did. And I'm rolling it out. Not only am I rolling it out, is I'm decluttering it because it's broken. I didn't love it to begin with. It's very cheap. It's a very cheap product. So that's actually going to get decluttered. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Next up, I'm happy to say that what is this? Which one? I got to see which one is because I get it mixed up all the time. Sub-Zero. Okay. The ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Dirty Talk. I have used it actually used it 25 times, you guys. I used it 25 times. I'm only going to go up a certain amount because it did break, like they do. But I do have progress pictures. And so this is getting rolled out. Next up is another ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. Oh, let me swatch it for you. Let me swatch it for you. Because it's a very nice gold shade. See it? It's very pretty. It's very pretty. It is. The next one is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Sub-Zero. I don't know who names these, but I wouldn't name a yellow Sub-Zero. I would name like a blue or a silver Sub-Zero. You know what I'm saying? So I have used that 20 times. I used it 4 times in the last month. It is now rolling out. I will have my progress photos up there for you. I did use the Araceli liner 3 more times. 2 more times this month, but there's really no visible progress on it, so I didn't mark it and whatever. There's not really any visible progress on that. But I have used that a total of 12 times, so I have 8 more times before that can roll out. I do have a 20 use goal on that. Okay, next up is the Looksy shade Social Butterfly. Look at that. Look at that big dip in there. Like, I really thought I was going to hit pan. I did. But I had a 20 use goal on this, and I did hit my 20 uses. I used it 5 more times this past month. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more times this past month. It is so pretty. It's a pretty, pretty shade. This is a great inner corner if you're doing a warm look. So pretty. Social Butterfly. So that is rolling out. And then, this is my last item. This is my last item, you guys. Next up is my Ace Beauté Glow Highlighting Palette. I had a 20 use goal on this. And I used it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, I think. I think it was 6 more times, but I do have it marked. I don't think I switched ink this last time. I think I have the same ink as last time. So I don't remember. But so let's look at, okay, going from this side. I used this a total of 4 times. I used this shade 5 times. I used this shade once. It's very icy. I used this shade 8 times. And I used this shade twice. So I'm going to swatch those very quickly for you. These are all of the shades. I didn't use this last one. It's a little dark, a little deep for my skin tone, but these are all of the other shades. They're pretty. I love them. And so, because I used it 20 times, this is also rolling out. Yes, it is. Now that I showed you the glow palette, and that's rolling out, now I'm just going to concentrate on this guy because that's my only, neutral-ish highlighter left in the project. I do still have my Concha from Glamlight, but it's purple. So that's a special look right there. And I don't think I have used it. Stand by. I haven't used it once. No, I haven't. So here are my thoughts. I think I'm going to wait until like winter. Because this project isn't over until April. But wouldn't that be a very wintry? That's what I'm thinking. Those are my thoughts. I have 15 more products to use before the end, which I feel like I'm doing really well. I feel like that's really good, except for in addition to that, I have 2 palettes that I have to use, no pan left behind. So we'll see how that goes. They're both very fall palettes. One of them will be a good October palette because it has the purples and greens and oranges, and I feel like that's a really good palette for spooky season. I don't know. You guys, I really appreciate being here. Until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.